See my emails?
Which one?
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry, Jennifer, I couldn't resist. You were on a tear. You were on a tear yesterday.
What's that?
You were on a tear yesterday with emails. I don't know which one you may be speaking of.
Well, specifically, I'm not sure that we're ready to do this one, right?
Yeah, I would say let's put this resolution to March, and that way they'll have everything done, and we'll have time to go through the loose ends, the cleanup, change order, the liquidated damages, everything else.
Okay.
Okay. We, I think, need to go to water matters. It's 10 o'clock. So, is Marcus going to just join us? AJ and Jennifer, is he going to get on?
He should be jumping on.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be calling in.
Okay, great. Okay, and just so everybody, and just so AJ and Jennifer know, we've had a couple people join us since introductions. And so, Don, would you mind introducing?
Don Spillane, Walker resident.
Don Spillane, and then over here we have two new people that showed up. Claudia Wolf. Claudia Wolf, and...
John Percival, Walker resident.
And Katie. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
And we are just about to go into executive session.
Well, we'll see
what's there.
We'll see what if Marcus has some stuff. Yeah. Good time for bathroom break. Make some
Do we get to know what's being discussed in the executive session?
What I can tell you is that we cannot make a decision in executive session. We cannot make a decision as a board in executive session. But there are certain things that are discussed in executive session that are privy just to the board and the people, the consultants and an attorney involved, because there's sensitive negotiations, for example, or there are personnel issues, or there's a variety of statutorily required reasons why boards have to go into executive session for discussion.
Yeah, I understand part on executive. I've been on board.
Yeah.
But in the past, at least on the boards I was on, we could print out what the agenda for discussion was.
Yeah, and it's on the agenda.
Discussing,
Did I just overlook that?
discuss outstanding water matters.
Then personnel.
Yeah. So it depends. It depends. I think on this particular agenda there's two.
What's it under? I mean, I'm missing this.
Well, the first
under
one,
administrative or
Water matters.
water matters.
bottom of the first page.
Roman numeral 3.
I mean, where it was outstanding water matters.
Okay.
Actual.
If we make any decision about anything that's discussed, we have to get out of executive session and make that decision in an open forum.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Marcus, I chimed in a couple minutes ago.
Oh, hi, Marcus.
Morning, Marcus.
Marcus.
I just want to tell everyone that Marcus did send along a summary of some negotiations, and I asked that it be forwarded to the board. That was sent out this morning, but no one has had a chance to review it yet. But Marcus, we do have public here, and I'm wondering if there's anything that we can discuss outside of executive session before we go into executive session.
I have 3 topics. One of those is appropriate for public consumption. The other 2 concern ongoing negotiations with third parties and probably are not appropriate for public consumption.
Okay.
The one that is, and I don't know whether Stephen has forwarded this or not, there's no reason why he would, but finally, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has submitted a litigation report, quote-unquote, to the Solicitor's Office for review, and upon the Solicitor's Office's approval, it will be submitted to the Department of Justice for a change of water rights application to move the current location of well 17 to the location of the emergency replacement well 18. the federal government is what it is, and therefore there are multiple steps that they have to go through in order to actually get the application filed. I have taken a look at the litigation report and the draft change application that was filled out by the local, regional Denver U.S. Fish and Wildlife Office, Kerry Cordova and Megan Estep. There are some minor errors in there. My intent is simply to wait until it gets to the Justice Department, and then I'll pick up the phone and call Jim DeLaw and ask him to fix those few things. They're not major things at all. The only major thing was the location of emergency well 18. They had actually managed to get wrong, but we caught that and sent them the correct coordinates, and so that's already fixed, and the other stuff is not a big deal.
Should have made them up.
So, the good news is that they're moving forward to do that, and as everybody knows, the ultimate game plan is the new location of well 17 will be where the emergency replacement well 18 is now, and then we're going to try and rehab the old well 18. If that works, great. We'll have, well 17 and well 18 in the location of well 18 and the emergency replacement well 18. If it can't be rehabbed in its current location, we will move well 18, and then if it's within 200 feet, simply re-permit it. If it's more than 200 feet, then we'd have to go back to water court. But it's in process, and so that's a positive thing. And is Stephen in the room?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Stephen, where are we physically on the emergency replacement well? Is it drilled, done, operational?
It has, the design has been completed, and we're preparing for public bidding.
Okay, good.
So we're hoping that by May it would be drilled.
That's great.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. I think we're going to be going into executive session now.
And then do you reconvene to do the financial piece?
Yeah. We do. And how long do you think this discussion will take, Marcus?
I would probably say a half hour.
Okay.
Great.
So 10:30-ish.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.